crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. There's the drive. Missed inside. It's stolen by Adams. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Memphis moving that ball around. Stolen by Brooks. Adams finds Morant. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength in the offensive glass.
Morant against Paul. Booker outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And here is Paul, following Ja Morant's 3. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The steal. Bane with it. Chris Paul covering. Brooks kicks to Bane. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one comes up a bit short. Crowder with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jackson passes to Bane. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the rejection by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bane passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Finally, after all those playing, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Brooks. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Adams wide open. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Booker. And that one drops.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Adams finds Brooks. Jackson with it. Brooks up on top. Defended by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant, that's for 2. A second chance effort. Left side, Bane. It's good from long range.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Crowder inside, guarded by Jackson. Here's Paul, and they'll get another chance. Here's Ayton, misses the fallback J. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Bain drops them both. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And so here's Memphis, following the score by Phoenix. Outside, Bain. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Poke loose.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now Brooks after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Brooks misses.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Jackson misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Fires high post. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And a wide open look for Bain. Buries it from 3-point range. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
They get it back.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Bain. A beautiful reverse layup. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
a point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Booker outside. Outer dishes to Ayton. And the shot goes in. Ayton's got 6.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Crowder. Pass to Brooks. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside, Bain. Here's the lob to Adams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Booker against Bain. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bain kicks to Brooks. Shoots over Bridges. That one a little long. Suns trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Memphis. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far.
Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in a point. Now here's Booker. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Outside Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 5. Down low. And the dunk by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Morant against Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 10 points for him.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Morant finds Adams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7, and it's Bridges at the elbow. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Crowder, a screen on Morant. Lobs it up for Crowder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Jackson passes to Bain. Baseline J on the way. The feed now to Adams. Bridges with the steal. And here's Booker from the arc. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now here's Crowder after the miss from Desmond Bain. And they get it back. Ayton finds Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 12.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
On the wing, Bain. Puts up a 3. Jackson dishes to Morant. The pass to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain kicks to Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That's a 2 from Paul. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. On the wing, Bain. 10 points for him. He was all alone on that one. He's got 13.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Paul looking around. He kicks it to Bridges. From downtown, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. The 3 from Morant. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Releases. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Paul. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Crowder. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis leading by 5. Jackson dishes to Adams. Knocked loose. Jackson passes to Adams. Phoenix grabs the miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. And a deep 3 from Booker. Can't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant passes to Bain. Here's Jackson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Booker dishes to Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Here's Paul. Grizzlies making the shot. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson finds Morant. Now Adams out to Brooks. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Booker draws the double. Looking to get back on track here.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Morant against Paul. Here's the lob to Adams. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Crops in the layup for two. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Booker outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up. No good on the free throw.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole. And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Paul against Morant. Booker outside. From deep. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Brooks outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Can't nail the jumper. On the wing, Bridges. Morant with the steal. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Ball outside. Lobbed up there for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Payne for 3. Makes it off the glass.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul dishes to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Payne. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brooks outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
they came into the arena earlier.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Edwards can't hit.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Outside for Russell. And stolen by Morant. Puts up a 3. Edwards pulls it in. Deflects the pass. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bane with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
And here's Edwards. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brooks outside. Russell against Morant. Lets it go from deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Can they get it? And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just amazing that he could come up with that move.
Tremendous creativity, Grant. That's next level right there.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis leading.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And it's Morant off the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Russell, that's good.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the dunk by Jackson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Prince. Russell a screen on Brooks. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Back to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Prince. Over Morant. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 5 points.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. The 3 from Bane. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Pass to Bane. Now here's Adams, defended by Gobert. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy. How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Morant from deep. Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. That shot off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Bane. Tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Bane. Here's Noel. Three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Offensive rebound, Adams. Tries again. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Anderson with a screen on Bane. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Right wing. Here's Adams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Noel. Brooks defending. Pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
A line change here for Memphis. And that one falls for Towns.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Russell's checked in for McLaughlin.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Grizzlies have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Jones, the pass to Green. Outside Jones. Releases. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. Green picks him up. The shot by Russell, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Tillman. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Picked his pocket.
Memphis foul. Saki Aldama, 2nd personal foul.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside, Green. From behind the arc. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Edwards. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
29. Let's do it for the Jabberwockies!
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. The shot by Russell, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Conchar can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Towns. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. From the baseline, Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And the Timberwolves call time here. A line change here for Memphis. Here's McLaughlin. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to McDaniels. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Morant off the drive. Comes up empty down low. The Timberwolves have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Anderson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Jackson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Here's Noel. Anderson with a screen. Back to Noel. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now Jones. And he drives in. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Jones. On the wing, Conchar. 18 feet out. Prince grabs the miss. And the Timberwolves with possession. 17-point game. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's Aldama. Here's Green with the drive. Pass to Tillman. And too long on the shot. Here's Prince. Green covering. Prince on the attack. That one's good for 2. Prince has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
Here's Tillman. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Noel, to the wing, right side. Prince buries it from 3. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Conchar can't hit. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The 3-ball. Now here's Russell. Out to the right wing. And there's the screen. Towns for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And it's Moran off the drive.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The three from Russell. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his sixth rebound on the night. Here's Moran. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell up top, pounded by Moran. Here's Prince. 5 to shoot. Towns up top. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, Moran. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. The three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
From deep, Moran. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Prince from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Outside Moran. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Prince. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
And here's Moran. The 3. Prince grabs the miss. Gobert on the high post. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Russell against Moran. Moran drawing the double team. Pass to Brooks. Russell against Moran. Shot from 12. Minnesota with a rebound.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Edwards a screen on Brooks. For three, Edwards. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Oh, say does.
And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now, here's Bane. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Brooks finds Adams. And Adams with the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Passes it to Kennard. George with the ball. Sinks the triple.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Bane drawn the double team. Jackson kicks to Morant. Three-pointer. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's Los Angeles.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Now Wall. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. A three from Leonard, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Now here's Brooks. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
Here's Kennard. A three ball. Brooks grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Grant, and a rejection by Zubats. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. There's Jackson with the three. That shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. And he recovers it. There's the pass to Kennard. Here's George. Clock at 6. Takes the three. Kept alive. Zubats kicks to Kennard. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bane also loves playing inside.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Morant looking around. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. Bane with it. This one for three. Paul George grabs the miss. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Puts the move on. Kennard's shot is off. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. Three-pointer. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, George launches it, knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 6 points.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clipper. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Kennard is out there with Wall, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Wall with the bounce pass. Here's Zubac. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Bane, and he dunks it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Pass to Kennard. And Wall kicks to Kennard. That shot off. Great D that time from Bane. Brooks outside. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Now here's Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kennard's shot is off.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Brooks misses. Clippers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to George. Shoots over Morant. George, no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Taken away. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Nobody near Leonard. Drills the 3-pointer. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brooks. That one off the back iron and out. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. Paul George with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Bane, that's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Wall looking it over. Passes it to Kennard. From the arc. That one no good. And it's Memphis the other way. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Wall. Morant outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
The pass to Bane. Morant against Wall. And it's Morant missing. Kennard for 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. So, okay, David, much appreciated. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Green, and it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. Pass to Eldama. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson comes over with the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Eldama passes to Green. 6 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 2-point game.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. They kick it out to Green for the lead. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
No coverage that time. Coffey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Covington with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Jackson's got the ball. Jackson against Jones. Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Covington's shot is off. Jones looking for an opening. Takes the 3. A shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. To the middle. Here's Coffey. And the layup's good off the glass. Coffey's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
From deep three-point range, rebounded by Covington. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Memphis on the break. Green leading the charge. Pass to Tillman. For the 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For 3, Covington knocks it loose. The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Conchar. The three-pointer no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Conchar pulls it in. Grizzlies shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Green passes to Aldama. Kicks it out to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Jackson against Jones. And the pass to Covington. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left. Memphis leading. Pass to Conchar. Tries to save it. Coffey passes to Jackson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3-ball. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jackson against Leonard. Over Jackson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
The length, the quickness, and the agility.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Clippers trail by 3. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. All out there with Kennard, and it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. No good with the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
All with the bounce pass. Nobody near George. They get it back. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant kicks to Jackson. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
That one is no good. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Wall. Now George. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Right side Bain. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a miss there on the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. The 3 from Morant. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside, Wall. Leonard looking around. George sets a screen for Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Bane passes to Adams. Out left to the wing. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
Jackson, a screen on Kennard. Bane passes to Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Leonard on the wing to tie it up. They grab their own miss. Leonard on the wing. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. No good. That would have tied it.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Right side, Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Over Jackson. And it's Leonard again missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Adams finds Morant. Brooks with it. 18 feet out. Top of the key, Morant goes back up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
George against Brooks. And here's Leonard from 3. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Leonard again missing. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Morant. Outside, Bane. Fires the 3. No good that time. George against Brooks. The Clippers rebound. And here's Jackson. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They seem to rout. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
splash here tonight. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Bane, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
To the paint. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is Booker's role. He is consistent at looking for his own shot.
Jackson for 3. Hauled in by Paul.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Bridges. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Morant against Paul. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. To the inside. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Jackson for 3. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Paul. And it's Phoenix with another.
Good luck at trying to match up with Paul in these sets. He's just so good. It's nearly impossible trying to stop him from breaking your defense apart.
Now here's Bane. From deep, Morant. No good there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. And Ayton with the stuff.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
From deep three-point range, the Suns clear it. Crowder with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass Pass to Aiden. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bane. Here he goes.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Booker. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Paul. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. The three from Bane. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in its center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. Stolen by Ayton to the middle. Crowder. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the three fly. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Here's Bane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Paul finds Booker. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Can't get it to fall. The Suns have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Ayton. Here's a three from Paul. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Adams with the ball. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. Outside Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Outside Paul. Booker with a screen on Morant. Outside Booker. Bridges with it. Check by Brooks. Here's Booker. And that one hits the back iron. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The teardrop. Lets it fly. Morant, no good. The Suns leading. Now here's Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And Guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Well, as a defender, Paul can be so frustrating, using his quickness to stay on top of you.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the second. Here's Booker. Crowder outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. The open shot by Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. Booker's got 6.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. 30 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Paul. Outside Booker from deep. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For 3, Booker fires in the triple. He's got 9.
A reliable 3-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Well, Phoenix is shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Booker with it, checked by Brooks. And Booker with the jam.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Booker. Jacks up at 3. They get the rebound. Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got 10 points.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Brooks has got his 2nd basket of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. 3-pointer, Brooks. Morant. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Bane against Booker. Outside Morant. Down low. Here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Outside Booker. To the left side wing. For 3, Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Got a piece of it. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Bane against Booker. The kick out to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Crowder's got 5 now.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
A minute 37 left in the third. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Booker against Morant. And Crowder with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Payne, the pass to Morant. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. And he lobs it up top. And Booker with the jam.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Booker. He's got 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. And another basket for Phoenix.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. From deep 3-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. From the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. And the Suns' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker, guarded by Bane. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Bain against Booker. Here's Paul. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Morant, no good. Hayden finds Crowder. Banked it in off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 42%. Bain against Booker. Bain, the pass to Adams. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns leading. Paul draws the double. Crowder outside. From outside the arc. Fires high post. For three, Bridges. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Morant, pass to Bain. Brooks from outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Clock at 6. From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. Now Morant. Back to Jackson. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Defensive foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
A tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Outside Paul. Tries from 6 feet. Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 7.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Outside Morant. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Pass to Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. That was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. To take the lead. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bain. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Booker, money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Three-pointer. Can't knock in the 3. And here's Bridges. The turnaround jumper. The shot that time not on target. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset.
brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the
previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, here is Russell. Russell sets a screen for Edwards. Out to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Russell sets a screen for Prince. Off target from outside. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Passes it to McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Bain. The 3 from Morant. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Morant outside. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got 5.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Anderson, a screen on Morant. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Adams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Anderson outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Morant. Reed with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kicks to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Anderson outside from downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks leading the charge. Payne for 3. Doesn't go that time. Timberwolves trail by 5. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Noel passes to Reed. Good on the shot.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane looking around. Here's Brooks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's 7 points for Brooks.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
There's a good screen. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Morant outside. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves trail by 5. A 3 from Anderson. That shot missing.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's McLaughlin, and he banks in the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Bane, and there's the pass to Jackson. The 3 from Morant, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Noel. Pass to Anderson. From past the arc. Passes it to Noel. And here's Anderson. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Bane. No good with the triple. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Minnesota has possession. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Here's Anderson, following the basket by John Morant.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Reed with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Here's Bane. He's got 5. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight, stolen by Brooks. Crosses over and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Russell against Morant. Right side, Russell. Anderson, right side. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falls.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Edwards in for Noel. Outside, Edwards. Russell, a screen on Bain. Edwards. And he drives in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And another miss by Memphis.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The kick out to Towns. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Outside, Bain. Feeds to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Bounce pass, Russell. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Minnesota. Here's Jones. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Aldama. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Driving to the basket.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McLaughlin. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Anderson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Timberwolves. 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. We've got Green, and it's Jones in at the point guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Conchar, good.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Edwards looking it over. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Conchar. Jones for 3. The shot, no good. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Aldama passes to Tillman. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Going inside. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading by 9. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Now, here's Bain. He's got 5. Brooks finds Bain. 4 on the clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. Offensive rebound. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And that one goes long.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's McLaughlin. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's McLaughlin. 10 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Timberwolves have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Memphis leading by 11. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here's McDaniel. The pass to McLaughlin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Now, Bain. He's got 5 to the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here is McDaniel. After the 3-pointer from Desmond Bain.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Reed with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court from the wing. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Pulls it up. Here's Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Russell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Prince outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out in. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves trail by 17 on the court for Minnesota. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Timberwolves. Here's Aldama. Outside, Jones fades and shoots. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 15. Towns kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Inside. Got a piece of it. Dives for it. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Towns dishes to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Conchar. Edwards defending. Outside, Jones for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. And Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Passes it to Aldama. Jones against Russell. Jones the pass to Aldama. Shoots over Towns. Jones for 3. Off the left rim and out.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. With the drive, Prince wide open. Drops in the tray. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Prince outside. Towns sets the pick for Russell. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Some changes for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Minnesota now. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-2 run. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Morant passes to Bain. Out to Morant, and stolen by Russell.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Towns.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Outside Edwards. .54 seconds left in the 4th. Brooks against Prince. It's hauled in by Adams.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And slam dunk by Gobert. And here's Morant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson a screen on Russell. Looking to get it going. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Off with the layup. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
It's the NBA on 2K. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. John Wall is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Clock is at 3. There's the triple. Nails it from 3.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Outside Bain. Now Jackson launches a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Kennard outside from downtown. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Brooks. Oh, nice D from Kennard.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Zubats. It's George on the wing. No good with the triple. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. The drive by Bain. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Leonard right side. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Brooks outside. Pass to Moran. Pulls up. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard on the wing. Zubats with it. Adams covering. 14 feet away. Zubats' shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Kennard outside. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Bain finds Moran. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. Left side Moran. Shot clock at 6. Bain, the pass to Moran. Over Kennard. Memphis, the rebound. Can't hit that one. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back to Bain. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Bain's got 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now here's Brooks. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Outside Wall. George left side, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And here's Morant on the wing. Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up 5. Stay with. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers trail. From deep. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson against Wall. Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's George. They get it back. Kennard outside. Let's go with a 3. Wall, the pass to Kennard. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From deep. Back to George. Second chance shot. And he hits the jump shot. George has got 5 points.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Bain. From deep, Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Wall, the pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Bain. Morant against Wall. Fires the 3. And Ja Morant good for 3. He's got 9.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Kennard outside. Oh, Adams with the block. Outside Morant. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, deflected. On the wing, Bain. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
.36 seconds left in the second period. Stolen by Bain. Brooks from outside. And another miss by Memphis.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And here's Morant outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
From deep three-point range. That one no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. He takes it in. Grizzlies with the rebound.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
To the paint. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. Pulls up for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Well, Memphis shooting only 29% in this one. Not great.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right side Covington. And stolen by Green. Outside Jones. Off target from outside. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Tillman with a screen. Back to Jones. From behind the arc. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wing shot on the way. It doesn't go for him. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Jones finds Green. Back to Jones. The 3. Pulls up at the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to Wall. Takes a turnaround, Jay. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Green for three. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Coffey. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim. Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Covington's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Clippers trail. Batum outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
The Clippers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Conchar. Shoots over Powell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Lets it fly from 18. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside, Green. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. The 3 is up. Launches it. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson with it. Out to Covington. Back to Jackson. Now Batum. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Yeah, really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Aldama. 3-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. There's Jackson with the 3. Aldama grabs the board. And it's Green off the try. Basket counts.
Surprising, the defense. I think Green puts the ball on the floor and drives and finishes.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Grizzlies out in front, leading by 7. And we're coming right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Kennard. Back to Leonard. Pass to Kennard. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
That's impressive stuff as Kennard was out there from deep.
Payne with it. 4-3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Leonard from the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Kawhi confident in that shot there, just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
Pass to Brooks. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Payne.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Morant with a screen on Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks from outside. And it's Brooks missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Wall, tipped away to tie it up. Off the left rim and out. Out to Leonard. To take the lead. George outside. Now here's Leonard. Back to George. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From deep, Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Pass to Kennard. It's George on the wing. Now Zubats. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Bane against Kennard. Now Morant. Pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Wall, the pass to George. There's the drive. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end, a polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
Brooks, right side. Pass to Bane. And here's Morant. Here's Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Adams, the pass to Bane. Wall against Morant. Adams with the ball. Now here's Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And stolen by Bane. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adams finds Brooks. Back to Adams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Morant. Takes the 3. Rejected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
So the Grizzlies take the win. This one.